What up, everybody? Matt Coyote here, and that's right, it's Tips Tuesday! That's right, this is the second edition of my new weekly series where I bring you different tips and tricks, and it falls on a Tuesday, so I get to have a little bit of fun with that. Today's Tips Tuesday, we're going to be showing you what happens when you prestige on Black Ops 2. I had already prestiged, but I'm about to prestige again, and I'm going to go through a few things and show you guys things that stay the same and things that don't. As you can see, we're in the barracks. These are different calling cards that I've earned, just to show you that you're not going to have to earn these again. One of the great things about prestiging in this game, they've made it definitely more user-friendly. You can go to your guns, look at your attachments. Everything's going to stay the same. The only difference is that you have to re-unlock it at that level, unless you use your permanent unlock, which we're going to get to in just a little bit. As you can see, I'm just going through the different ones, what's on them, your different challenges, your radicals. These are all the different sites that you have. As you can see, I've unlocked all of them for the reflex site, and got the reflex site master calling card. And just to show you that it's going to stay the same. That mustache one, you know, is pretty cool. And just showing you that any of your challenges, your different things that, like right here, you're trying to get your different calling cards, those are all going to stay the same. And anything working towards those are all going to stay the same. There's really no downside to prestiging, except for you have to re-unlock your weapons at the appropriate level when they are normally unlocked. Like the AN94 unlocks at level 55, so that's, you know, way up there, which sucks. But like the MA1 is level 49. As you can see, I have this one on level 13, almost 14. I have a bunch of the attachments unlocked, different perks. Everything has to be unlocked at that level. We're gonna get right here, and we're gonna go to prestige mode in barracks. This is where you're gonna prestige. You will start over at level 1, having gained a bit of prestige, but you will keep all of your progress for camo, weapon levels, and challenges. In exchange, you can permanently unlock an item and choose one of 3 prestige awards. An extra class, option to refund unlock tokens anytime, option to reset all your stats and progress. Resetting your stats will put you back at level 1 and completely erase everything you've done, but like on Modern Warfare 3, you had to do it at the end of your full prestige. Like level 20, now it is at any end of your prestige. So entering this, you know, everything's going to get locked again. We're going to start at level 1. As you can see, I have prestige. Now we're going to go over to prestige awards and let you see these things. You have your fresh start, your refund, and your extra create a class slot. Like I said, fresh start is you're starting at level 1. Something I'm not going to do because I don't want to go back through prestiges. I mean, the stat option after learning the game was kind of cool, but you have to re-level. So there's no real point in it. And, you know, in this game, they have definitely fought Katie. So I'm just going to go for the extra class. I love having a lot of different options while I'm in game. I love having like 10 different classes. So if I'm not feeling it, I just switch it up. And as you can see, everything is at level 1, so we're gonna have to play a match and get to where we can create a class to show you guys a little bit more about what's going on. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into a match, and I'm gonna play some domination just to get some really good points real quick so we can jump straight into that creative class for you guys. And of course we get to play on slums, which, you know, is everybody's favorite domination match. I'm totally kidding. Especially when you're playing against a guy who is, in his gamer tag, loves to camp. Well, thank you for showing up today, buddy. I'm going to show you a couple highlights of this game, because this game sucked. So, definitely not a fan. I didn't have my classes, didn't have my team. I was just playing by myself to get the levels for you guys so I could show you what happened. As you can see, I spray this guy down, you know, and I was spraying a little bit at the same time, so it's all good. You know, I love shock charges. That's the one thing I don't like about prestiging, and I almost used my permanent unlock on one of those. It's one of those items that you don't realize how much you use it until it's gone. And for me, I love them. I use them all the time. I love how versatile they are. You know, you check a room, pick it up, keep going. So You can see this guy right here. The smoke ended up clearing beforehand, but I'm gonna go ahead and go after B. That's the highlights from that game, because that's it. Almost came back for the win, but I was the only one getting captures in that game, so that really sucked. But that's what happens when you don't roll with a team in this game. Some people can stomp. I'm not one of them for this game. You put me in another one, I'll do it. When I get better at this one, then maybe. But I'm going to go ahead and go to the barracks and go to calling cards, show you all that stuff is still locked. You know, I still have everything I earned before, all from my challenges. You can see some of the guns just relocked. And we're going to go ahead and go over to optics and go to the reflex sight. You can see everything's still there, nothing you have to re-earn. It's there. We're going to go to create a class. I'm going to go ahead and clear this loadout, which I love that you can just clear everything, start fresh. Right here, I'm going to put on my primary weapon, and I'm going to show you, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, you have one permanent unlock. And I'm going to unlock the MAA1. For my first prestige permanent unlock, I unlocked Ghost perk, because you get it at level 55, and it's a good perk, especially when you know how to use it. So I really wanted, my favorite gun so far is the MAA1. So I wanted to unlock that because you get it at level 49. Want another one of those really high things to get. So I'm going to kind of go down the list of my favorite things. The next one is up for grabs. I'll either get Scavenger or I'll get Shock Charge, something like that. As you can see, I put on Ghost, and it was from my first unlock from Prestige, when I prestiged the first time, and I still have it. That's going to be permanently unlocked for the rest of the game. And this gets to the only downfall of prestiging, and you don't have any of your normal items. I don't have my shock charges, and I don't have my favorite pistol, you know, things of those nature. These have some cool elite camos you can put on your launchers, and pretty much anything you hold in the game can have a camo, except for your lethals and tacticals and things like that. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I got more Tips Tuesday coming next week. You're definitely going to want to see that. If you missed the first one, go ahead and click on the bottom. If you want to see next week's, which you know you do, click that top subscribe button. And just like always, you stay classy, YouTube.